Hi, hello, and welcome on back. My name's Lovejoy17, and this is my survival Let's Play series. So, just over here, we've got our little fishing area that we're going to be working on today. Got it planned off camera because when I was trying to do it on paper, it just looked hideous, or it took up way too much space, or it just stretched into the river and created a dam, which would kind of defeat the purpose of having a fishing thing along the coast of the river. So I just had to come into the world and just kind of design it off camera, just so I know it would actually fit. As I said, we are also, as I said in the last episode, we are also going to be working on this fun little dock area that's going to come around here, and then maybe stretch over to this building here, to this structure, this area here. Can't get my words out. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's get to it. So the first thing we're doing here is just digging out this little canal so that the villagers have a nice place to embark onto the river from. That should probably be deep enough, but I'm going to want to be able to clear out the rest of that. So let's, just so it's nice and easy, we'll clear out these side walls and get these all nicely put together. So I got this all filled in. The squid are loving it, so that's good, I think. Naturally, I was going to put some docks in it, and naturally, I had no wood, so we have to grind some of that up. So that's always how this goes with me. I think I had one episode recently where I had all of the resources together, and I think that's when we built out the village expansion. That did not happen this time. I have not done much resource gathering off camera. Probably should have done more of that, but it is what it is. So yeah, sorry, phone just went off. Yeah, so this is just it's just a few blocks deep. I've carved out a little bit more around the front here. That, not a fan of that, how it just sticks out. So get rid of that. Ooh, iron. We'll take that. That's always a nice little bonus. Anything else? 2. Anything else after this one? Will there be 3? No, there won't. So 1, 2. And that hasn't affected anything. We'll just put that one. Alright. Much better. So now it's a waiting game until the oak grows. So yeah. I'll be back when we got some wood. Alright, so we got some wood together to make our what's it called? Our little dock area. Just get rid of this sand. So we're just going to have this one curl round the front of where our starter house is. So how will we want this to come around? Let's put it there. Right there, that'll do. That's not an axe. There we go. And then we'll come around on the other side as well. I keep trying to like select this by like click on it with what is essentially the middle mouse wheel, but I don't have any stripped oak on this. It's just selecting nothing, so I just keep looking at it basically. But yeah, is that nighttime? Okay, nighttime's coming, so I'm gonna head to sleep, and we'll be right back. All right, so we're back, and I'm just gonna wrap it round this bit. I'm gonna stick one in the corner there. I've done it on the other side, and we're just gonna have the pier wrap around at this height. So let's get some oak slabs. We'll go with 9. Why not? Let's use the boat to get out. Oh, well, that failed. So we'll just crawl out nice and slowly. Anytime. There we go. So let's make some of this. We'll start with 36. And then we'll see how many more we need. But yeah, so just like on this one, we're just going to go off at the same height. Whoops. Don't want to do that. Don't want to lose it straight away. And I'm slow again. And there we go. Right. So let's go out like that. Hang on. Let me get up. Okay, much better. Now I can actually do stuff from up here. So we'll bring this all the way across on the front here. There we go. Get that back. And I want want to fill in this? Oh no, I can do that at a lower height. We'll do that one at a lower height. Gives us a way to get right back up again. So that's also good. Okay, we'll just pull this across. There we go. And oh, I can't get up yet. Oh, I thought I'd be able to. Oh no, I can. Oh yay! And we'll just pull. Oh goodness. Pull that one across. So it's fully across. Do I prefer it like that? No. I prefer it like that. So we'll just make some more. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with there, and I think I'll round up that. No. Don't like that. Not a fan. Straight up. There we go. So we'll just pull that across. And lastly, over to here. So what I'll probably do is have a lower area on this side as well. Do I want to just repeat that on this side and have it be identical? No. No, I don't think so. No, I prefer it like this, where it's just got on this side. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I made it on that side. I just added in some embellishments, so I might do that on this one. So I'll maybe bring up a couple of the covers, do that on the edges, and on this side we'll probably put a corner bit like with the trapdoors there. So do I have? Let's make some trapdoors now, actually. Do 6 of them. We'll just go across. 1, 2, 3. Take that one back. There we go. And last 2 ones. It might be even easier to get up. So there we go. So that's basically the. Let's see what it looks like from this side. I think that looks pretty good. Gives it a bit more sort of continuity with this area. This whole area kind of fits a bit more on the waterfront. As I said, I will get some extra bits on top of there. But now let's go work on a building. So just getting rid of all of this because we're going to be changing that out into some terracotta. So there we go. We just need it on that height. That's done on that bit, and we'll get rid of these. Put those in there, and then now it's just time to build up the building. So we'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I believe, do we go up a second one again? Yeah, let's go up. Why not? Just like that. Last one, and then boom. And then we need some stairs, but we need more stairs than that. Did I pick it up? I picked it up. I need to get my stone cutter. There it is. Just do that. We're going to need a lot more trapdoors as well, because we're going to have a bit of the inside of this is going to be trapdoors. So let's just make up a bunch of trapdoors as well. Whoops. How did I manage that? There we go. 10 should do. I think we'll only need 8. But now just to make up some stairs. There we go. Fell off. Oh no, I will need more. Gonna have some hanging off the edge. So let's just make a couple more. I'll need some fences as well. And there we go. So that should do it. Add in these fences. Oh, I fell off. Oh, goodness, I'm all over the place today. Just keep falling off of everything. So let's, where is it? There it is. Let's take that block out, put this one on, and then we'll just come around with the stairs. I cannot seem to get my words out today, and that was placed appallingly. Let's just put the stairs there. I need more stairs. I need one more. Right, that can easily be done. Let's just make up one block of sandstone, chuck that in there, take a little stair, take the stair, there we go, and then boom. Then in here we've got just trapdoor, trapdoor, trapdoor. Oh, I only need 6. I would have been fine. Oh well, I can't count, it seems. Go, and then what we're going to put in is we need just a couple more slabs. We're just going to slab here, here, and across. So we need 4 more. So just need 2 of those. Shove that in there. Take one out, and then just select that. Do. So this is just a little. It's going to be a sort of a fish storage area. I know all I seem to be building is just storage area after storage area after storage area, but this is a sort of, this is one that would just look nice and look like a storage area, so that we get form as well as functionality in our world. Trying to focus more so on the form, because that's what I'm better at than the functionality side of it. But I suppose if I need a more functional thing, I'll figure out how to make it. Been trying to figure out in a creative world how to make a sort of cactus farm, but trying to make a nice design, because obviously there's the inside is nice and simple, but it's just making that exterior look good and so that it would actually fit in this area. But I'm trying to figure that one out. I haven't quite got something yet, but I've got a fair amount of cactus stored up, so I think I should be alright for now. So let's get started on one of these other buildings. So this one will be nice and quick. Just need to take out this sandstone, and again this is just going to be replaced with some terracotta. There we go, and now we just go up the top here with some what's it called, sandstone. Just on top here, I'm going to change that one that's above the doorway out to a stair. Just need to get back to the stone cutter. Right, there we have it. So I've also knocked out a couple windows here. I do need one more wooden slab. But this is just a nice, it's a small building. If anything, this could be a sort of office building for, like, I don't know, the master of this little fishing area, the fishing dock master, who knows. Yeah, in here we're going to get some more of the what they called, the little piers that we've got going off on the front. We'll just have just a couple here, and then I'll go down to a lower height, just so it's like it's the embarking and disembarking area. So the next building that needs the terracotta is just this building here. This is more just sort of a house that's just on the riverside. So let's get that one built up. So I've built it up, but they just suffocated by standing there. So I'm gonna go take these guys out. Yeah, let's show them how we do business. Because the guy with the flag, I was gonna say, the guy with the banner is gone. So yeah, no risk. The bad omen. Aha! Take that! Yeah, I win! Yay! It's like the easiest fight with them. Yep. Could have sworn I just saw something fly over my head. Might have been a salmon. I don't know. But yeah, so this is, we got those 2 buildings built up. Already let's give it a bit more life to this area. Just as we're continuing to pull this village along. Oh no, I forgot to do a building. Let's get this building built up. Okay, there we go. That one's built up now. Needs a couple windows. Maybe this one could do with a couple more. But what I'm thinking is, where we've got these these trees over here, we'll have some of these coming out of these coming out of the corners of this building, maybe in this one as well. Just kind of mix it up, and as I said in the previous episode, bring that in, bring that following through, bring that kind of unity, so that it doesn't just stick out like a sore thumb. I've also been looking at this area where there's now just a lot of terracotta. So what I'm thinking, I might make up some bricks and break that up with some brick blocks, or actually just granite. Yeah, I'll do that. Granite's a lot easier. Let's do granite. So not only does this break up the texture and give us a little bit of difference in what our building looks like, it also means I can save on resources and I don't have to use quite as much terracotta, which is always good because it's a pain to get at the moment. So yeah, this should do very nicely, and I think it looks pretty good. Kind of looks a bit beaten up, like it's sort of cracked terracotta, I suppose. Get back here, mister. But yeah, I think that looks good. So this does mean that I can now have a bit more variation in all of the other buildings as well. So even the ones where it's just one layer, I could just chuck a couple of these in here and there on the buildings that aren't just in the water. So again, it's got that unity, and this actually feels like it's a city that belongs together. Oh, drowning, not good. Let's fill these holes in. One there, and yeah, and I think it's one of the most important things I want to kind of get from this world. Is to make sure that it actually feels like it belongs together, and it's not just a bunch of buildings that I've just cobbled together and gone, yeah, that'll do. I think that's something to kind of strive for in your own worlds, really. Just make sure that it's like, yeah, you could make a bunch of buildings that just, exist and like serve a function, but you've got to have that form as well. I say like form over functions. Like sometimes you do have to just think of what's going to be the best design to make sure that, say for example, if it's like a redstone farm, what's the best design to make sure that you get the best, the most functionality out of that farm, and make sure that you're getting like the highest output. But then if you're putting that in the middle of like a big city, it makes sense to make sure that your farm actually fits and actually works in the city, and it's not just, some strange blob that's like a big grey block or something that just surrounds and covers the farm, but has no real, that doesn't really fit. So if anything, there's also, you've got the functionality of the city that you're creating to think about, as well as the functionality of the farm. So this is sort of a double, really. Yeah. Never really thought of it that way. Just thought of that now. How, yeah, you've got the form and functionality, but also the form and functionality of the project as a whole. But yeah, I think that looks a lot better now that you've got some difference. Of course, I do now need to bring in that difference into the sand as well. These two buildings look very short. Oh no, I have buildings that are that short as well. I think it's where the terracotta is so much deeper than the sand, but I think it works. So let me just get all this put together. And what was I going to say? Let me eat some potato first. Let me figure out what I was going to do, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I came up here to kind of look at what we've just built, to be like, what was I going to do? And I think looking at it, it's like, yeah, we've got the buildings here now, which is great because that's the starting point. But like compared to that area, there's so much more life happening in that city. Even though there's not many people, except for Waffles the donkey, he's there. There's so much more life, and you've got like these buildings that have more interest in them. You've got the bazaar, these trees. So I think that's what we've got to come through and do now. Is we're going to add in some of those trees, add in some life to this area, get those fishnet holders sorted. Not that I'll have any nets because I don't have any cobwebs, and I don't know where to find some at the moment because I have no idea where there's any, or if there's any, what's it called? Abandoned mineshaft nearby. So let's get this all looking like it is a city and that it should be together, by adding some life and unity to the whole thing. Well, there you go. I added in a bit of life there. So got some of these trees coming up. Some of them are coming up from the water as well, which I thought it's a nice little touch. We have a little sort of pergola area over the top. This is a sort of storage yard area, so if anything, it could eventually be some like sheets draped over the top. That's the word. Or they could dry fish from there. There's lots of things that could happen in this area. Just have to leave it up to your imagination. I reworked this area. I wasn't 100% happy with how I'd done it on camera, so I just reworked the pier and I brought it out either side on each side, and I think it's come together really nicely. I added on these covered areas, much like on this side. I think it just really brings it together. Got my ladders to get down. I've added a little shelf next to it, so that they're like, oh, we can put our fish here. Some composters for like all the, I don't know, the rubbish they get up. Just chuck that straight in there, like, yeah, get in the bin. The fish are all still here, so it's the perfect place to fish. Oh, is this the only one? This is the only one I didn't put sand in it to break up the sandstone. It's the only one I forgot to do. So that's something I can do in between episodes. Brought in these the net drying areas. I've used acacia because I feel like that could look like it's the oak, but it's got more moisture in it because where it's constantly having wet nets put on here to dry, so it's going to be absorbing so much more kind of salty water from the nets. This is going to be a sort of little pier area just up to here, and then I have a couple of things going down the side. I just ran out of wood, and I thought I'm running out of time, so I should just show you all what I've got. As I said, this will be a storage area, so I can put loads of little storage things in here. What else is there? I think that's it. As I said, I mean, I put all of the sand into the buildings, brought some granite round. I think it's really coming together, and I think it looks really cool. From afar, it's looking good. Like, it's looking pretty big as well, which is cool. Like my idea of this expanding out into a city eventually, it's really coming together now, and I'm really liking it. Like that, just that view. Wow. There you go. There's your thumbnail. Whoa, that is cool. I'm so proud of this. But that will do it for today. My name's Lovejoy17. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, please give me a like and consider subscribing as well. If you wanted to leave us any feedback, put some tips and tricks in the comment section down below. And I'll see you all in the next episode. See ya.